this one is flip. Flip is a pretty interesting one. It has a lot of parameters. So we implement this type just flip object. I don't know why that says that there because it's not actually called that, but anywho. So it says no need to support nested objects and values, which cannot be object keys such as arrays. So let's just look at the challenge and we'll see some of the examples and that should help. So we have pi and then a as the value, and we get back an object with a and then pi as the value. So we're kind of like inverting the keys and values at each entry. So prop and val, and then we get back val and prop. They're in a different order this time. Remember, in JavaScript, also in TypeScript, there's no order to objects, at least yet. There's a proposal for it, but I think as of Node 18, it's still unordered. So, okay, Jongsun, where would you start with this one?
Let's see. I think we're trying to return an object here, right? That's the keys and values swapped. So I'd start with essentially iterating over the keys.
Yep, just mapping through. Cool.
Yeah.
And I'll format you as we go. No worries.
So yeah, this should just give us the object as is.
Yeah, it's kind of like, that's just like regular mapping. Good place to start. So let's see.
I'm wondering if key remapping using as might work.
To remap. Okay.
Nope, doesn't seem like it does. Let me check that.
Yeah, so we see TP is not assignable to string or number or symbol. So we have to kind of like make it, we can put a generic constraint. You want to do that?
That sounds good.
Okay, so we'll might as well put this on the next line. Here, I'll help out. So how would you like to constrain it, or what would you like to constrain it as? We could use record, or like we could use a object type.
Record sounds good. Yeah.
Have you seen this before? Key of any?
Oh, what does that resolve to? Is that just property key?
Yeah, exactly. It's the
else?
same as property key. So we could just put property key here. Property key, for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, we've talked about it in some of the other challenges, is literally just string or number or symbol. So it's kind of cool. And I suppose the same would go for here, but it's actually property key or Boolean. Well, let's see. Let's just try to get the tests to pass. So we're still stuck at this, though. It says that it needs to be a Boolean is not assignable to property key, which makes sense. So how would you turn that into a string there on line 24? We could wrap it with a string somehow, maybe.
Oh, is it template literal?
Yeah. Perfect. With the little templates. Okay. All right. They all pass. Perfect. I wonder if they'll still pass if we do property key here as well. What's the problem? Because symbols are added? Because you can't put a symbol inside there. That's
sense.
Interesting. All right. Well, all the same. Perfect. So they all pass. Very nice. I looked for alternatives for this. I looked for alternatives for all of these. And there's one that I saw that I wanted to mention. Let's just comment the one we had out. So there's this one. It's very similar. It uses key. We should use P. The reason I use P, by the way, is the like TypeScript built-in types use P in this position as like property. So that's why. But it uses record any, as I said here, not the best. You don't need to do this. It's better if you can specify what exactly is allowable, and then people kind of know what to expect. I think, anytime I see any, I'm usually looking at some way to get rid of it or to change it. Usually you can substitute unknown and it works all the same. So that's my approach. And then there's this other one here, T extends property key any. Similar, we have P in key. Oh, wait a second. We got to indent this differently. P in key of T as, and then we kind of like extend it as property key. So this is pretty similar to what we were doing before. you could probably just skip all of this, so you can just delete all of that stuff and it works the same. But I thought it was a little better because it uses property key, but still the any and the extra thing there. So that's it. I didn't find any other ones. Pretty straightforward one here. Any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, just being able to cast the TP property
to a string
as a string to make it work as a key. That's pretty cool. I like the solution. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's keep going to the next one.